Hello everyone. One day, Kate was sitting in her room and she was missing her friend Emma, who lives in France. Just then, Kate's father comes in the room and he asks Kate why is she so upset. Kate tells her father, "Dad, I wish to communicate with my old friend Emma, but she lives in France. What shall I do?" So her father tells Kate, "Oh, Kate, that's not a problem. Let me get something for you to help you." So Kate's father goes and gets some pages for Kate. Kate asks, "What are these pages, Dad?" So Kate's father shows her different pages and then he tells her that Kate, these are not pages. These are actually different types of letters by which people communicate with each other. Then Kate's father starts showing her different letters. So this is a telegram, Kate. You can use it to write only a few words. Then Kate takes another letter and her father tells her that this is a postcard. So Kate's postcard is a letter which has stamps on them. It does not need any envelope. Nothing can be sent along with it like a gift or a card. Then Kate's father tells her that this is an inland letter and an aerogram letter. So kids, now as you can see, this is an inland letter. An inland letter is a letter that requires envelopes and stamps. We can send things along with this letter. The next letter is the aerogram letter. Aerogram letter is used to communicate with people in different country, whereas the inland letter can only be sent to people living in the same country. Aerogram does not require envelopes. Also, we can send things along with aerogram letter. After that, kids, Kate's father tells her about PIN code. PIN code is postal index number. Every country is divided into 5 regions as per its postal service, that is north, south, east, west, and the 5th is army. Each region has its own PIN code which helps in systematic delivery and sorting of letters. After understanding all this, Kate decides that she wants to write an aerogram letter to Emma. So she writes the letter and posts it. Later, she goes to her father and tells him, "Dad, Emma received my letter. I'm so happy." After a few days, Kate again goes to her father and says, "I really want to share my result with Emma. Shall I write another letter to her?" Just then, Kate's elder sister comes into the room. Kate's elder sister tells Kate that these days technology has made it easier for us to communicate. Then Kate's sister tells her about emails. So kids, emails or electronic mails are convenient and they take much less time to reach. Emails are written just like letters. We can also attach colors, pictures, songs, and videos to the email. We just need the correct email ID of the receiver. Email reaches in a few minutes. Then Kate says, "This is lovely. I will definitely send an email to Emma now." Just when Kate and her sister were having this conversation, Kate's grandma enters in the room and she says, "Did you know, children, In older days, pigeons were trained to carry messages to other people. Kate gets astonished. She says, "Wow, that's amazing. Did you also have a trained pigeon, Grandma?" Grandma laughs and says, "No, dear. In our time, we used to write letters and make trunk calls." "What is a trunk call, Grandma?" Kate asks. So, kids, STD or subscriber trunk dialing calls are made for calling people within the country. These calls are made through a PCO or a public call office. For international call, we use ISD or international subscriber dialing. Then Kate's grandmother tells her that to share something with all the citizens or even among different countries, we use radio, television, and computer. And these children are the different ways or different modes through which we can communicate with people. After listening to all this, Kate says, "Thank you for giving me all this information, Grandma. I will go and write an email to my friend Emma now." So, kids, the activity for you today is to write down 3 ways or modes of communication that you use in your day to day life to communicate with your family and friends.